Hello, my name is CarX82, and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just gathering some wood here. I'm trying to find oak wood, because I'm not entirely sure my recipe was broken or if I was doing something wrong. So I wanted to try oak wood in the recipe. And once I get back, I'll sprint a little bit. I try not to sprint too much because it goes through my food, but I have plenty. Now the recipe I'm trying to do here is a trapdoor recipe. And I wasn't sure if the recipe here is bugged, or it was because I was trying to use different types of wood, or you can only use one type. Now it says slab wood oak, so I thought you could use any slabs. Like, those are both slab wood. So 4 sticks, 4 slabs, and a flint. Alright, so the other slabs won't work. So it's just like an ore dictionary thing. Even though the recipe appears to say slab wood, it doesn't. It needs to be oak. And it didn't work with only spruce too, so yeah, now I have like all the different types of wood here. Alright, so let's just empty this a little bit. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. Can you put these together in a thing? No. If you place them in the world and then break it down, does that turn into a full thing? No. Alright. Good to know. Alright, I need some stone. This will do like 16-ish. Where did I put my chisel? Are you in here? Yeah. Let's just cover this up. And I'm gonna eventually fix the cobblestone floor. Probably when I start filling in all the glass, I think. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I wanted a trapdoor. Makes it a little awkward to get out. Maybe I think I did it on the wrong side. I do it on this side, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Totally don't need a trapdoor, but, you know, it rains. I didn't want the rain coming in. Because machines can explode. Obviously, I have no machines here, so that's not a problem, but I figured I might as well be safe. Alright, so let's figure out what we're doing in today's episode, other than watching me play some ladders and stuff, which is not too exciting. I have a bunch of wrought iron here. Let's get that compressing down. I'll keep that 6. Alright, so let's look at the quests here. We got steam. No, I can't get. You can make Element Light mod pack moron. What? Oh, is that a mod pack I haven't heard of? By mixing obsidian, steel, and aluminum in the smeltery, or you can be a Gregtech hero and search NEI for an alternate recipe using dusts. Alamite pickaxes are able to mine ardite in the nether. Curious. I'm probably not going to do this right this second. but let's just take a look at alumite sits. Yeah, alumite. So molten aluminum 80, 32 steel, and molten obsidian. So I mean, I can easily make this stuff. 80 millibuckets of aluminum is a bit annoying, but because that's like part. Well, I guess I would do 2, wouldn't I? Because there's 60 millibuckets per nugget. So if I did 100, if I did 160, that'd be 16 or 10 ingots. No, 10 nuggets would be 160 millibuckets, and then like 4 nuggets of steel and 4 obsidian kind of thing. So yeah, that's actually pretty easy to make, but I'm not going to do that right this second. And there's that. Although I would kind of like this tool forge. I'm sure this is difficult to make. We need alumite large plates, seared stone slabs, tool station, block of iron. Actually, this is kind of goes along with that, and I probably will do that before I end up going out mining again, so I can mine the 3x3 with a hammer, and that would be easier than doing it with the pickaxe. Just faster. All right, but I would like to progress a little farther into getting into the LV age. So let's just take a look at all these things. There's all these wires we can do. What's this pollution? There's pollution. You can collect some rubber. It'll give me a hazmat suit. That's actually pretty cool. This is a required quest, so I wonder if that opens up something later. But anyway, let's make these rotors here. So we need 2 tin rings. I'm gonna pull some of this over. So tin rings were, I'm trying to remember, wasn't it like that and then with like a hammer or something? I am wrong here. Oh, I was. So hammer and file. I did it wrong. I was so close with that recipe. Anyway, so there's the 2 tin rings. And then, let's see, tin rotors. Yeah. So it's all just tin. So I need tin plates, tin screws. Let's go ahead and throw the tin ingots in there. So need the screws. I can't wait till I can make easier screws because I hate how inefficient that is. And it uses a lot of durability on my tools. So what do we got? Hammer, file, screwdriver. Hammer, file, screwdriver. We got those. Oop, I did not make enough plates. I put those in there. I could make a bunch of plates, but I'm trying to be as efficient as possible so as not to waste too many materials, even though tin is relatively easy to make. Alright, so there's 1 rotor. And the other. So there we go. Strawberry smoothie. Nice. Now I'm assuming maybe it hasn't opened up anything yet. No, not yet. This is, I need this for like batteries, but I'm not quite there at batteries yet, so I feel like having the whole chapter locked behind this is a bit weird, but let's move on. So we need red alloy wire. Now unfortunately this is pretty terrible ratio here. It's asking me to craft quite a lot, so I only get 1 per plate. It's asking me for 3 of those, 7 of these, so I gotta make 7 plates, and then this is 24 plates, so this is pretty terrible. One of the first machines I'm probably going to be making is a wire mill because of this. Oh, and this is super, super slow. Ooh, let me throw some more this in here. Now this heats up really fast, so yeah. So it produces steam, like it starts producing steam pretty quick. As opposed to this takes quite a while to heat up. So I don't know if I'm going to be using the steam boiler much anymore. Holy cow, is that slow? Should be producing, yeah, there it goes. Although this doesn't start outputting the steam right away. So I guess, yeah, well this produces a lot less steam per thing, but anyway. Holy cow, is this slow. So I needed, what is it, 7 ingots? So need 4 of those crafts. And a wire cutter, so I'll just do all 4, I think. Let me get all these plates crafted up, and then we will continue. Alright, while waiting for stuff to smelt up, and so here I was taking a look at some other stuff, and I was looking at the Element quests, and I realized you could make it in the smeltery, or what this is saying, there's another recipe, and the other recipe, which I can't really do right now, is this one. You can do 5 aluminum dust, 2 steel, and 2 obsidian dust, and then you get the 9 alumite dust, and then you can just melt that in a regular furnace. But I don't... This aluminum dust is not super easy to get at this stage, which is the reason I ended up getting the... where did I even put them? I think I had some in there. Yeah, this is the reason I got these, because I couldn't really get aluminum at this stage, so I think I'm just going to do it in the smeltery. And the reason I want to kind of get that done sooner than later is because I had to go mining for copper. But before we get into that, I'm just going to go ahead and do this and use up my wire cutters, which are such a pain to make. So that's one of the other reasons I want to get the wire mill and kind of go on with that. So now, fine copper wires. Is the foil. You need 8 foil, and then let's see. So you get 1 out of this, so I need 8 foil, so I need 4 more plates of copper. Holy cow, a lot. What else do we need? So it's wanting us to cover the cables, which is just that and rubber, right? The rubber plates. And I put the rubber in here. So it wanted that. Yeah. So 8 of those. 8 of those. Yep. I need to make this I need to make this an iron chest as well. So many things to do, so little time. Alright, so both of these are just the wire and the rubber sheets. And then the rubber sheets are not that one. So I guess 24 of those. Yeah, the only problem with this thing, the boiler makes so much, but like it doesn't, it goes through coal quite fast, but it does fill up the whole thing. So I don't know if it's more efficient, which I'd have to kind of like look into that. I don't know what that. Oh, that. Right. Because I did that before I had the quest, so it didn't count. Alright, but if we do that, and that, there we go. So this is opening up the LV stuff. I still don't have anything. I thought the casing, like the LV machine hull or whatever, would have opened up that whole chapter, but oh well. So we got motors. Pattern is always the same, only the materials change. With tiers, for now you can use redstone to magnetize your iron rod. Yada yada yada. Yep. I'm assuming this is the same old motor recipe. Whoa, so many. There's like more tiers in this than I'm used to also. That doesn't have a recipe. They even have an ULV tier. Interesting. Anyway, we are looking at the... No, not that one. Which one? Yeah. So this is, the basic. Copper wires, the rods, and all that. So let's go ahead and make this. Just gonna give myself a bunch of... Alright. Gonna sleep to stop the rain. I don't mind the rain, but sometimes it's a bit annoying while recording. And fruit crumble. Sounds good. I'll throw that back in there. Alright, so we got the wires, we got the things. How many motors is it asking us to make? 2. So I need 6 rods. And then I need... I think it's that. Yep, there's the 2 magnetic rods. Getting all the things here. So Oh, I didn't hold the redstone apparently long enough. There it goes. And then the motors, so rods, those, and then those. That'll get us the 2 motors. All the fireworks. We will claim that. And I was looking at these. You can compress these, but I need the assembler to compress them down. Got all the food here. Gotta eat my avocado. Alright. So what do we have next? We got resistors and the, I forget what these called, diodes, vacuum tube. You're now able to next to the next tier. Bad news, you still have to craft a lot of things before you can begin. If you're not mortal, I shall guide you. Yep. These are, this gets us our first tier circuits. I'm assuming that's where we're going with this. I don't know which, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one we're working towards. So there's the red LED cables, we've got to make the vacuum tubes, the resistors, etc. So that's kind of what we're working towards. So I have the copper wire, red alloy bolts. Is that 2? No, because I'm trying to remember. The rod, and then you cut it in half and you get the bolts, right? Yeah. So there's the bolts. 4 steel rods. Alright. Fine copper wires, we have the glass tubes. I don't know how to make those. Is it with an alloy smelter? Yeah, glass dust and the alloy smelter. And glass dust is just, right, quartz sand and tiny dust. Or I could macerate that, but it's easier if I do, what was it, quartz sand? I'm trying to remember. Glass dust. Right. So you get 1 from each piece of flint. No, not that. Glass dust. In the, oh, which one is it? The ball mold, which it did actually have me craft, so that quest to make the molds did kind of prepare me, so that's pretty good. Guess we'll let's get these things like out of my inventory because it's just taking up room. That's quite slow. It's 1, yeah, 1 glass dust to 1. So there's the 1. Yeah, so this is really good boiler. But, yeah, goes to the coal coke, and since I'm not producing it constantly. Okay, what am I missing? Glass tube. Oh, the wires. There we go. So, vacuum tube. Man, that is pain of a recipe. Absolutely take 2 more of those. Alright, so we got our vacuum tubes. Next, we need the resistors, so 4 wires. We have those. I need 2 coal dust and 4 sticky resin. Coal dust, I think we can just macerate, isn't it? Or can I just use my... make a campfire. Yeah, I can just use the mortar, so we'll do that. It doesn't break. There is that. And the resistor. So we can use coal dust, carbon dust, or charcoal dust. You can use any of them, which is good to know. There are the resistors. Alright, so I quite like how this has kind of prepared me for all these quests. I like that. So good job on that. And for every circuit we need a basic circuit board, which is just a wood plank with some sticky resin. Wood planks. Man, I don't remember how to... Alright, wood pulp and a compressor. Wood pulp is gotten from... I'm guessing macerating down, pulverizing. I can actually pulverize saplings. Got tons of saplings. 1 wood gets 6 wood pulp. So that's good to know. I'm gonna throw some more coal coke in there. I definitely got to figure out my steam situation here. Alright, so this is quite slow. Do I have 8 copper wires? I only have 6 copper wires. I don't know if that was my fault. If I used extra copper wires, I shouldn't have. But let's make some more. There we go. 6 pulp. Just gotta wait for that. And then I think we should be able to make our first circuit here, which is actually pretty good. I didn't know I was going to be getting a circuit in this episode. Alright, so there's the wood. Press that down. Fortunately, these are awkward amounts, so you need 9 and you get 6 per wood, so you're left over. I feel like that happens a lot in Gregtech. I need like... oh, that's not supposed to go in there. The recipe makes 4 and you need 3 or something like that. Is this? It is a blood moon. That's scary. So this is the first blood moon that we've encountered. hopefully it doesn't mean stuff can spawn where it normally can't spawn. But we shall see. Because you can't sleep through the night, can you? I think it's just this. Yeah. Coated circuit board, copper wires, and then wasn't the recipe to just this? Basic circuit board. Yeah, I'll take that. And there we go. Steam machines are quite stupid, they just do one thing over and over. You want the machines to have more features like automatic output. In order to create some automation, for that you need logic circuits. So electronic circuit. I think I have everything, right? No, what am I missing? Steel casing. And that is, what is it, 3 and 2? It's 2. So much food. Alright, so we looks relatively safe. So this is kind of the reason I wanted to build out in the middle of the river. So we are pretty separated from it. Because this mod pack is no joke when it comes to mob difficulty. Alright, so let's make this. And there we go. We got our first circuit of hundreds, maybe even thousands of circuits I will be crafting over the course of this playthrough. There is our first one, LV tier. Feels pretty good. Yep, and there is the basic steam turbine. You almost made it. One last crafting step is required in order to advance to tier 2. If I can make us right now, I almost have everything, I think. Let me put these, oops, not that. I should be wrapping up here, but if I can make this within the next minute or so, I think we should end the thing there. So there is tin cable. Where did I put my machine hull? It's probably in here. There it is. My 2 rotors. The circuit goes right up there, and then I need, what is it? 2 bronze. So I just need 6 more bronze, and I don't. Oh, I have just enough bronze. Look at that. It was like almost meant to be. So let's just craft this up, and then we will end the episode there. Wrench. Hammer. Don't know. Extra large turbo steam. Extra large HP steam. So many different multi-blocks. I'm looking forward to trying all these stuff out that I have never tried before. There is the oops, pipes, and there we go. Basic steam turbine. Claim that. And there we go. So that is what opens up this tier. I didn't think it was this. There we go. Well, hello there. As soon as you made it into the electrical age, don't be so quick to throw away your steam machines. You'll probably want to use them until you reach tier 3. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode. In between episodes, I'm going to probably work towards making some alumite so I can upgrade some of my tools. But yeah, we will see where we go from there. Looks like it has, yeah. The wire mill is probably going to be the first thing I craft. So that's, I kind of like how these quests are laid out. They seem... yeah, these are pretty good things to craft right away. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.